Hey, what's up my fellow collectors? Jim here with another figure review. This one's a little bit different just because I was at Walmart the other day and ran across these guys. Now these are called Mega Construx Heroes. But basically what caught my eye was, of course, they have the Masters of the Universe, Skeletor and He-Man. Now they have a bunch of different varieties of these, like you can see on the back here. They've got xenomorphs, they got some Star Trek, they have some, marine type characters, and I believe they even have, what's that game called? Shoot, I can't think of what that game is called off the top of my head. Come on, every time I turn the camera on, I can never remember what the hell it is I'm thinking of. But that popular Xbox game that a lot of people play, they had those characters as well. But this is basically the packaging. These are pretty small. They were $4.99, which I think is a little bit pricey for them. But they do look pretty cool. So I went ahead and picked up a couple. But this is the packaging. You got the Mega Construx up here. Shows a little image of the character. It says Masters of the Universe. This is obviously Series 1. So I guess there's more series coming. It says Mega Construx Heroes. It says Skeletor. It's for 8 and older, and it does look like just like some articulation on these guys a little bit. And of course the back of the packaging, which we've already taken a look at, shows you some other characters that you can pick up. But yeah, that's the packaging. Let's pop these guys out and check them out. Okay, and here they all are out of the packaging and put together. Now each one comes with some instruction. It just basically tells you what you get with, within the package. The figure, it shows like putting the figure together, but the figure is already put together. It shows you how to put the base together. It's basically just 3 pieces. You have the front piece, you put the green piece on top, and then you just snap the other piece in like that. So it does come with a base. And then for He-Man, it's basically showing you the same thing along with how he holds his shield with porting that little piece in the back. So, I mean, for what they are, I mean, they're pretty neat, actually. I mean, let's take a little close look at He-Man here. It's pretty cool. You got some pretty cool, sculpt work in there. You got some nice paint. It's not the greatest, but it is neat. I mean, he's got a nice little sculpting done on his boots there. Has this little, infamous armor piece. He does come with his sword, which is plain, but not bad. And then of course he comes with his shield, which you just kind of port in like so. Or maybe I have this on wrong. But so it's pretty cool for what you get. And then what I really like is Skeletor. Look at him. He looks awesome. Let me bring this in a little bit. Whoop. This guy looks great. Look at that. That's so cool. Nice paint detail. Well, not really much, not much like detail, but I do like his little staff thing. That looks awesome. I forget what it's called. The camera is really making it look really blue. This is a much more purple color. I don't know why it's coming through so blue on the camera, but I mean, for what they are, being little tiny figures, they are pretty cool. We even got some, muscle definition in there. You got some sculpting work on all of the, chest piece. This little part right here is soft. Not bad for what they are. Here's a little port in the back. Didn't come with anything, but, look at his little, little underwear parts there. Look pretty cool. It's sculpted in black and all. And of course the bottom just have the little pegs, so he will peg on the Lego pieces right here, but they stand up fairly good on their own as well. Taking a look at He-Man. Not bad for what they are. Not bad at all. I mean, they're definitely small, so that's like really the only issues. I just feel like things are going to get lost. But as far as articulation, you do have movement in the head. You can get full 360 movement. You get down. You get not really any up. You get a little bit of side to side. His arms have a hinge and swivel that comes out. Swivels all the way around. You get a single bend at the elbow, but it brings it in about 90 degrees, so not bad. You do have a waist rotation. The legs come out about that much, kick forward about that much, kick back about that much, and as you see, you get that little single, oops, sorry, I'm not paying attention. You get a single bend there at the knee. So I mean, you get some pretty decent articulation with these guys, And I'm sure it's only like 5 or 6 points of articulation, but it is there. They're just so tiny, but very, very cool. Same movement with Skeletor. You get swivel, arms swivel. They even hinge. So that will hinge all the way out. Swivel. You get swivel at the elbow. Just gotta find where it hinges in at. There it goes. So it hinges in 90 degrees for Skeletor as well. You do get waist rotation. His head, he can, look up and down. The legs, his legs kick up really high. They go out about that much, and of course you get the bend at the knee as well for Skeletor. So, I think they're pretty nifty. Will I get more? I don't know. I guess if the right, I wouldn't mind getting that Xenomorph. He looks pretty cool. But I mean, for just having a little, let me get him on here somehow. There we go. For a little piece on your shelf, they're gonna look pretty cool. There they are pegged in there. It is a little bit difficult trying to peg these guys in. Let me bring this back out. But yeah, I mean, I could definitely see, younger kids definitely being, all about this. Maybe not with these characters, but with some of the more modern characters. But, I just like it because it does kind of have that, old He-Man look to them, Very, very cool. Now, as far as how tall they are, these guys are really small. I mean, He-Man's just a little over 2 inches. Skeletor is a little under 2 inches. So He-Man's a little bit taller than Skeletor. Is that right? 2 inches. No, they're both about 2 inches. So with the base, they're, a little over 2 inches. So like here is a standard Marvel Legends. Well, there's a Bullseye Marvel Legends. So you can see how small they are, how tiny they're going to be. But, they make cool little shelf pieces. Something to have on the desk or even to put in your collection. They're pretty neat. You got some decent sculpt in them. They come with their signature weapon, so that's pretty cool. They do have some points of articulation. Not like you're going to be able to get them into crazy, articulation or anything, but just the fact that they have those points. You got swivel and hinges at the and decent head movement. The fact that you can get some pivot in there and get that turned all the way around, that's pretty cool. But yeah, guys, that is the Mega Construx series. So basically, this is series 1. They got He-Man, Skeletor. Again, this is the Masters of the Universe. So you see, we got some Star Trek. We got some Xenomorphs. So very cool. I found these at Walmart, and they weren't in the aisle where all the action figures are. It's like the next aisle over, where kind of like the Lego stuff is. But very cool. Just wanted to show you guys these. Like I said, they're around that $5 price point, but they're they're pretty cool. Not bad. It's a little something, little shelf topper or something to keep at the office or stuff like that. But that is the review, guys. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, leave a comment below. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll catch you guys on the next figure review.